Each Ukrainian generation always desires the independence of their native country, even if this desire costs them liberty or even their life. Good evening for everyone. Today I want to present you a short review of the Ukrainian movie Kruti 1918. Firstly, after the Russian Empire collapsed in 1918, Ukrainians got an opportunity to regain their independence. The world was ready to accept Ukrainian Democracy Republic. But on the way to independence, Ukrainian faced insidious enemy. It was Russia who announced war to Ukraine. Andriy Savitsky, after hard studying at the university, immediately ran to the main square with a huge crowd of Ukrainians, where he met his best friend. Mikhail Grushevsky told the citizens that Russia announced war to Ukraine, so he offered to start a fight against the enemy. A couple of rebels tries to instigate people to be with Russia, and Lenin promises for everyone lands and factories. But young students want to live in a democracy country, so they registered to the army. Andriy friends tried to convince him to go to the army with them, but Andriy said that he is a pacifist and he is against violence. The student met his groupmate Sofia. He is secretly in love with her. Young people had a fun talk until Alexa, Andriy's brother, who is in love with her too, come to them and invite Sofia to the coffee house. In the coffee house, Sofia chatting with Pan Bilenki and Alexa preparing to make an offer to her. In students' barrack, a centurion told to students that they have only 1 week to learn how to be a professional soldier. One student demonstrates his skill with a saber, but because of the discipline violation, a centurion made him go on kitchen duty to Valery. At home, Andriy's father have a serious talk with his sons, and they watched movie about war crimes of the Russian Red Army. At the same time, Andriy changed his mind and decided to go to the army. And he told to his friends about his decision. The France and Ukrainian governments want to unite their efforts to discredit Lenin and to stop his plans of spreading Russian revolution. The Ukrainian agent who had to pass a secret document had been catched by enemy. It was Andriy's brother Alexa. The guy managed to agree with Russian agent Kurt to exchange his secret documents for life and money. Berg visited the train in which the commander Ilya Muravyov went to Kiev. He asked about the situation in city and promised to give weapon to organize rebellion in Arsenal plant. Sofia's mother asked her daughter the reason why she is so cold with Alexa. In student barracks, the education continued. Andriy skillfully shoots a machine gun, and a centurion led Grigory to go to meet his father and small sister. Small sister shares his sweets with the brother, and father presents scarf for his son.
Хай Бог береже.
In the train, Muravyov shares that his troops preparing to grab the railway station Kruti and then Kiev. The Ukrainian government created a plan how to stop Russian military. Alexa met his brother and asked to stay in Kiev and not to go to the front lines. Andriy refused brother's advices. Sofia comes to the square to farewell Andriy. Alexa noticed it and jealously sit in the car. Alexa went to the next meeting with Russian agent to give them the secret documents. Students went to the Kruti by train to resist Muravyov's army, and the centurion told them to listen to orders. They got out at Kruti station and started preparing to the fight. Muravyov got been informed about the coming support, and he called to the Berg and assured him that he will soon destroy Ukrainian army. At the planned arsenal, Russian disguised fighters started to rebel and took control under weapon storage. Of soldiers from the front lines took back to fight rebels. The front lines kept only by Sichevi Streltsy group. Muravyov's army started attack Ukrainian positions. Young students took fight and managed to kill a lot of enemies. The centurion told that they should hold until evening, and the train will take them from here. In spite of the big losses, Muravyov doesn't want to quit and ordered to the new-coming militant attack the Ukrainian position. Sichevi Streltsy got support by the big cannons, and soldiers rushed to finish retreating enemy. Chopped enemy with sabers and didn't let them run away. Muravyov couldn't understand how he managed to lose battle, and Centurion told that Russian army can later attack from other side, so he ordered Andriy to take duty with gun at this site. Train is arrived and wounded soldiers started to leave, while Andriy took gun position with his Polish friend Marek. When Red Army started to attack again, Andriy successfully stopped them until Gun's bullets had finished. He told Marek to leave, but enemy soldiers killed him. Andriy pursued by Red Army, but he managed to catch train. But not all soldiers are lucky. The group of Sichevi Streltsi didn't notice the train, so they had been made to hide in the abandoned house where Muravyov had caught them. Locked students in the cold world. But despite all difficulties, nothing can break hot young hearts, so they keep to encourage each other. Grigory shares his sister's sweets with his friends.
Своїми друзями.
Andriy escaped train and go to help his friends. General Savitsky catched Berg and interrogated him, but Berg laughed and told that General sent his son for death. Muravyov ordered to shoot students, and Grigory started to sing Anthem of Ukraine, and other students started to sing with him. Shoots rang out. Muravyov came to Grigory, but brave student continued singing, and commander shooted him by himself. Alexa met with Russian agents on the station. He should receive big money. This time Andriy got to the station as well, and Alexa tried to save brother's life, and decided to kill all Russian agents. But he got a bullet from them as well. Before this, Alexa told to Andriy all the truth. Grigory's father with his daughter expecting for Grigory at the railway station. Train is arrived, but he couldn't find his son. He met only Andriy, who gave him Grigory's scarf with blood.
Andriy
He embarrassed Sofia and they went along the railway. Though not in 1917, but our country became independent and continue fighting for independence till 2022.